Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Dan, and today we are setting up the new PSE Mach 33 bow. I am so excited. I've shot the PSE Carbon series now for the last 3 years, and I can't get enough of them. They're very easy to tune, and they're fast, they're accurate. It's a very fun bow to play with. So without further ado, here's the PSE Mach 33. And first off, I just want to say how easy this bow was to tune. I have my DIY shop, as you can see behind me, and it was a breeze. Like I for the first time, I actually used the shims, but I'll dive into that later. But yeah, this thing, I love this thing so far. It's lightweight and super fast. I would love to shoot it through a chronograph so I can actually see the speed, but it just sounds fast. So first thing I was doing with my bow is I put my sight on, I put my rest on, I attached the pole cable to the cable, tied the nocks. Then I ended up doing my knocking points. I threw my peep sight in, tied my peep sight down. So all the generic things that I'm sure most of you watching this video know how to do already. If not, they do. I was very interested this year with the new roller guard system that they put on the Mach 30. So I didn't shoot that bow. However, I'm excited to see how this performs. And then basically from there, I was ready to throw it on the draw board. So this is the first time using my draw board and set up a bow. I'll put a little link in the video. I made this draw board for 40 bucks Canadian. So it was a very simple, easy draw board to install, and it works great in my opinion. So I actually was able to put it to the test. So I threw the bow onto my draw board and I cranked it down. A big benefit, so there's a couple things actually. So the first thing I was able to see was how much cord I needed in my rest. If the trigger was overextending, or if it wasn't pulling all the way up. So I was very easily able to adjust that. Second thing, I was able to see my cam synchronization and timing. So if it was off, I could just easily put in my bow press and adjust the cables and tune up my bow. So right out of the package, right out of the box, this PSE the cams were tuned. So both cams were hitting the strings at the same time. So check mark, moving on, amazing. So after that was kind of set up, it came down to paper tuning, and shot it about I think 5 times. So I probably could have done less just with moving the rest. That was on me, not moving the rest where it should have. So yeah, it was tearing a little bit knock right. So what I did was I just took the shims out. So the 220 system was so easy to use. There's a little tool with a handle on it. They just pull the clips out. They're little plastic clips. Put it in your bow press, and then you can move the whole cam on that axle, left or right, whichever way you want to go. I went to the left, so I'm now running 60 on the one side and 160 on the other. That total is 220. So what you do at the top, you do at the bottom. Very easy, very simple. Yeah, that was a cool feature that I didn't have to use on my PSE Mach 34 because yeah, I was shooting like freaking bullet holes off the start. Anyways, now that the bow is completely paper tuned and everything, what's left. So after I shoot a few more times, I might have to adjust my peep sight a bit, and I might have to just turn my string, add a twist to it just to make sure the peep sight is perfect. But that's, once the string gets broken in a little bit more. And then obviously I gotta sight in my bow. I have these limbs like more or less cranked down. I might be able to get another quarter turn maybe out of them, but it's sitting at 66 pound drawback. That's like, to me, I don't really care too much about my drawback weight. I get enough speed, I'm sure, out of this, but just like by the sound of it, you can just tell. So I'm comfortable. I mean, I had my bow, my Mach 34, a little bit heavier. I think I was sitting around 68 pounds, and it was not like it was a little bit difficult to draw in the tree stand, but in those cold temperatures late season, it got it a little bit challenging. So I'm okay with 66. Maybe I can get another quarter twist and maybe add an extra pound or something out of them. I can also add another twist to the string if I really want to, but if I'm happy and comfortable shooting this, then I don't see a reason to change it. But my first thoughts on pulling the bow back, you always hear people say, oh, how can the bows get smoother? How can they get better? And I was one of those people. And so I've shot the Levitate, I've shot the Mach 34, and now I'm shooting the Mach 33. And let me tell you, there is a difference. This bow is even smoother than the Mach 34. I didn't think that was possible. It's the same cam system, the EC2 cams, but I don't know if it's the roller guard or the different riser. But anyways, it's it's so smooth, especially for 66 pounds, which isn't, 66 pounds, not a lot. But anyways, for me, it was just really smooth. So yeah, that was a big thing I noticed right from the get-go on how smooth that draw was. And and then it fired great. Like, it just feels so good in the hand. It's dead silent. So another cool feature actually, is this extra stabilizer. I'm running the PSE stabilizer, the 10-inch this year. I'm gonna end up putting a back bar on it as well. That'll be the first time I mess around with that sort of stuff. So I'm excited for that. But overall, this bow build was easy, was fantastic to do in my shop. Didn't take me that long, and I can't wait for the summer season and to see how it goes. So there you have it. I know I didn't really dive deep into what I was doing when setting up the bow, but I don't think I need to. I mean, head over to John Dudley's Knock On page if you really want to see how to set up a bow. He's the guru of it. You don't need to see me do it. But yeah, like it's very easy to set up your own bow. You just need a couple of things in your shop, and then you're ready and set to go. So if you hopefully like this video, comment and I'll reply to you. Like it, subscribe, all that jazz. Appreciate it as always. And until next time, we'll see you out there. Keep shooting, get outdoors. Have a great day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.